Hey, this is Leslie, and this update is for my homeowners and anybody that's doing construction maybe for the first time or it's been a while in Florida. As most of my architects and engineers in the industry know, changes are coming for the 2024 codes that go into effect January 1st. The code changes happen every 3 years in Florida. It's pretty universal throughout all counties and plan review districts. And those code changes, some are minor, some impact residential, some impact commercial more than others, some impact the energy efficiency calculations. There's all kind of little code changes for structural, for your HVAC, and how it impacts you can be dependent specifically on what your project is. Every county should have up on their website a link to show you what is changing or what is getting updated in the codes. For example, the energy efficiencies for your home, the exterior wall application can almost no longer be met with an exterior wall being made out of 2x4s. We've talked about this in other videos. And so most homes in southern Florida have already been built with 2x6 or CMU block for a long time. However, some additions, some homes in the Panhandle have been built with 2x4 walls, and that's going to be a lot tougher to maintain your energy efficiency rating that's going to be required coming up. Another one, especially for homes along the coast or anywhere in Florida, is the wind codes. A lot of the wind zones are being adjusted, and that means that what used to be rated for 140 miles an hour might now be 150 miles an hour or 160 miles an hour. This has a few different impacts on the fasteners that are attached to your roof, on the wind loads that are picking up your roof, and the size of the footings that are essentially act as your home anchor that's in the ground. Those footings may have to be increased. So what does all this mean for you as a homeowner? And again, those are just a couple of the examples. Is that you might see some increased building costs. I know nobody likes to hear that. You might see some delays as your engineers and architects are working through these new codes and standards to make sure what they've had as a standard mindset the last 3 years, having to get out of that mindset and no longer just thinking, oh, this worked last week, last month, 6 months ago, it'll work on you now. All that has to be rethought and redone. So it may take your architects and engineers a little bit longer to catch up. It may take the plan reviewers a little while to get into it. Even the contractors who you're working with may not be aware of all of the changes or how those changes specifically impact this project. So again, going back to pricing and timing of services. So just letting you know, those are some of the changes coming up. I would definitely recommend looking in your local county or city plan review office to find out what specific changes are going on in your area and how they can impact you in the project you're looking to do. Hope that helps.